Okay. It's a good thing to be married to the sound man. That's my husband, Jamie Doyle, and he serves every Sunday morning here, taking care of the sound needs and all the video needs that we have. My name's Lee Doyle, and I am so glad to have you here at our Spring Recital. Glad to be in person this year. Last year was definitely interesting with lots of new things that we were trying out, doing video lessons and doing online recital. But this year I have 7 students who are going to perform, and you're going to hear one of the songs twice because I have 2 students who it was their favorite song to play. So I just like to think that this is their rendition of one of their favorite songs. You're going to hear some really simple songs today. You're going to hear some really complex songs today. But whether it's simple or complex, they've all worked really hard to work on memorizing, learning scales and arpeggios, finger positioning, how their bodies should look and feel when they're sitting at the piano, um, pedaling with the pedals on the piano, rhythm, and note durations. And so even if it sounds super simple, there's a lot of work that goes into it. So I'm very proud of how hard they've worked this year. And so you should have, and I went around and passed out, but I have compliment cards for each of my students, and I will cut those apart and put them in baseball card holders for them to have. I just think it's a really nice way to give them some positive feedback on their performance, because we always say it's okay to mess up. You just keep going. And I also wanted to say this is my last year teaching piano lessons. I feel bittersweet about this because I love being with my students each week, but as my family grows older, it's becoming more and more obvious that I need to step away from this. And this would be my 13th year teaching. So thank you, parents. My parents are in the back. They are the originators of all of this. I started taking piano lessons when I was 7, and so I'm sure that you've heard the same songs over and over and over and over. So thank you for enduring that. My parents, it was Ode to Joy over and over and over. So parents, we couldn't do this without you. So I appreciate you. I appreciate my students. And we're going to get started with Riley. All right, thank you guys so much. Let's give them one more hand, please. And now I'd like to pass out a certificate. It says Certificate of Excellence in recognition of each student for performing in the 2021 Spring Recital. And I always put a verse at the bottom. My favorite one is 1 Corinthians 10, verse 31. It says, "So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do it all for the glory of God." And I've seen several of my students already using their talents to encourage other people and to play for their churches. And so I'm still going to be on Facebook, and so as they get older and they grow and learn, I hope that you guys will be sure to reach out to me so that I can see how they're growing and learning. But let's begin with Riley. Come on, Riley Jeton, come on up. Good job. Why don't you come stand right here on the blue X? All right, and then Reese. Well done, well done. Come stand right And Riley Long. You can set your book down right there. Well done. Come stand right by Reese. And Piper. There you go. Why don't you stand right by, there you go. Sarah. There you go, sweetie. And Nicholas. Well done. And Julia. Great job. Well done. All right, thank you. If you want to take pictures, we'll stand here for just a moment, and then we'll have some refreshments in the back. I hope you can stay and just say hello to us. Thank you.